Welcome in, new ghost hunters. I'm going to put together a basic guide for brand new players. Now, if you are playing with friends, you should be, if you are the brand new player, you should be the lobby host. Because if you are below level 30, there is one ghost called a Diogen that you cannot get. So that is why it is best for the new player to be the host. So we're going to go in, Tanglewood Drive, amateur mode, basic starter items, tier 1 only. All right, mark it. Here we go. Oh, yes. Thank you. All right, grab the key right here on the shelf, and then you interact with the door to grab it. Heavy rain. Now, you have a 5-minute startup timer on amateur mode. I would grab video camera, EMF reader, and flashlight or UV, because you can use the UV as a flashlight. Reason I say that, and even then it doesn't fully matter if you have one, because on amateur mode, the lights start on. Lights are going... Sometimes that can happen. Lights are going to be on, which is important for sanity drain. Because you, as a brand new player, your sanity is the thing that prevents the ghost from hunting. So you keeping the lights on as much as possible is going to help prevent the ghost from hunting right off the bat. You also do have a setup timer. Now, you have a bone. When you have unlocked photo camera, you can start to gather media. You can do video right now. That's not a problem. But the bone is needed for a perfect game. So pick it up and go. Now, I'm walking around with my video camera out because I'm checking for orbs, which you've done the tutorial. There are these floating objects that you can see. Do not confuse orbs with dots. Two different things that'll later bother you. Don't see any here. The biggest challenge you face as a new player is simply finding the ghost room. So make sure your headset's up so you can hear. Oh, I just heard something. Ghost orbs. You see that floating dot right there? And how my camera captured it and it said ghost orbs? The ghost is in this room. Really? After I just told them that we shouldn't be leaving lights off. You have to go and break my lights. Now, ghosts, I saw the ghost orbs in here, but I also heard this painting fall, which is how I knew the ghost was in this room. I'm also getting an EMF 3, maybe 4. That's the ghost event. Ghost events can leave behind an EMF 4, but for evidence purposes, which if you open your book and check it, you'll notice we're missing ghosts have been crossed off already. Because we have orbs. Now, the Mimic does have default orbs. Right here, you'll notice the Mimic is gone. Because the Mimic's evidence is actually UV, freezing temps, and spirit box. Don't worry too much. Let the evidence guide you. Door touch. I'm gonna record it, grab the UV, and I'm going to check for handprints. You're a Thay. Or a Raiju? No UV. Now, there is a ghost that can hide UV called an Obake. So we will check again the next time a ghost touch something. All right, at this point, I'm gonna go out and grab more stuff. What is this ghost? Is it a Thay or is that a Raiju? What the hell are we up to? Next, I'm gonna go in with temp spirit box, and writing. That way I can leave these, let it cook, come back for the dots. So I'm just gonna throw this in the ghost room, and we're gonna be looking for freezing temps, which is anything below 0 or 32 degrees, 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, in other things you may have a, like at later times you'll have digital. Once you get past tier 1, digital, for some reason, 0.9 and below for Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit. I'm not quite sure the percentage on that one. All right. So I've left that and that to cook. I'm going to do spirit box. You have to turn off the lights for spirit box. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? The red indicates the ghost is hearing my question, but it has not responded yet because I will hear that. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Girl, stop it. Now I'm running because I don't want the ghost event to touch me because that will also drain my sanity, which I can show you in the truck. You're a pain in my tuchus. Throwing things again, ain't no way. Let's grab dots and check my sanity. 94% average. It's not bad. And setup time, the 5 minutes is gone, meaning this ghost can hunt me. You're just very active. Oh, tier 1 dots. How I hate you. All right, I'm gonna set tier 1 dots here, kind of shining into the light. And then I'm also gonna grab the camera and place it. F on controller, I don't know what place is. No writing yet. No freezing temps. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay. So because tier 1 dots are really hard to go look through the camera with. Oh, you just threw my camera. Thanks. Because tier 1 dots are really hard. Oh, door touch. I'm going to check it for UV again, just in case it was an Obake and we missed and it didn't show it the first time. You are throwing things. Where is this? Bring this to here. Still not getting EMF 5. To place the on Xbox, it's LT. L2 is PS. Thank you, Omega. That lift and drop didn't count for anything. Appreciate it. All right. We're gonna go out to the truck now and look through the camera for dots because it'll just be a little bit easier on tier 1. Now there is a ghost that we currently don't have because we have ghost orbs called a Goryo. Goryos only show dots on the video camera when no one is in the room. Oh yeah, no, I don't mind at all. So when you're going to place an item, are you on PlayStation, Xbox, or PC? PC, okay. So for me, when I'm placing it, which is my F, okay, this one I can't place. Let me go find something I can place for you. Okay. Oh, ghost writing. Okay, so I placed it, right? So I'm hitting my F key because that's what my place is. And then I'm just wiggling my mouse and adjusting its placement. So I can spin it all the way around with my mouse. But it's just a little hold and then place. All right, Mare Revenant Taie. You've never seen it have the shadow before? Interesting. Yeah, no, mine does it. I would check your settings. Like, I have my brightness all the way up. Yeah, maybe you didn't press and hold. It's something I didn't learn right off the bat. I would check to make sure that your cursor... Hi, Leah! I would check your cursor highlight opacity and make sure that's up. That might be why you're not seeing it. Okay, so we have Ghost Writing and Ghost Orbs. Mare, Revenant, Taye. So, if I have UV, I can't have UV. Freezing Temps would be a Revenant. Spirit Box would be Mare. Dots would be a Taye. Taye, whatever you did. Yeah, it sometimes does it. You have to just keep trying. Yeah, it's like press and hold. See, I wrote in the book and the pencil's gone. No freezing temps. Yeah, no problem. I've like a lot of like times when people come up to like they find streamers, they're not explaining like what they're doing. And so that's why I'm like, let me just quickly make this new player evidence guide, because it's not like you go through the tutorial, but it's not very like, it doesn't explain actually what to do. And the community here is awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna test Mare again. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? I really think this might be a Thay. And it did break those lights. Leah, hi, I love you. Sorry. I'm not friendly. Tosh is not friendly, y'all. Just kidding, she is friendly. Okay, I'm gonna go check for dots from the truck. All right, so I'm interacting with it. W watch streak. And see, my orb is still here, so I know my camera is in the right spot. And I'm just gonna look for the shapes. Now, you can, clearly this is like safe. So now like my sanity is not draining. And this is also why I kept the lights on. But if you look, I'm still at 85% sanity. And once you know a little bit more knowledge about the ghosts, hydrate, thank you, Omega. Once you know a little bit more about the ghosts, you can tell a ghost by their abilities, their interactions, how early they hunt, all this, like you can learn so much. So for example, on my list, Mare and Revenants are low sanity hunting ghosts. If I'm remembering their actual hunts officially, let me double check real fast. There is a Phasmophobia cheat sheet. It's like the unofficial Phasmophobia cheat sheet that does have ghost speeds on it. Yes. Mare is 60% with the lights on, 40% with the lights off hunt sanity, and that's average sanity. And Revenants are 50%. Now, the Thay, the Taye, has a 75% if you are at its max speed, okay? So, because Thays will age over time, the longer you've been in their room or been adjacent to them, you have the ability to age a Thay. So, if they're max age, 75%. If they're a lower age, like if you've aged them, like if they're young, if they're young, 75% sanity. If they're old, 15% sanity. And I've been in that ghost room. Oh, look, it's thrown my stuff. So now we gotta go check. See, so I'm kind of getting into that like zero evidence stuff that kind of helps you. You really threw my camera, you pain in the tuck. While I'm in here. Hey. I don't think you're a Rev. I really think you're a Thay. No, maybe you are a Rev. Dots! Did you guys see kind of in the corner? The Thay can hunt at 90% sanity sometimes. Not likely. They're less likely to hunt at 90% sanity than they are at 75. But Thays are really just Thays. They'd be doing, ghosts sometimes just be doing what they want. Okay. So as you saw, the ghost ran across in the dots. And it was that, there it is again. She's crawling, not Lisa. Okay. Now, because I don't want this ghost to hunt me, I'm gonna circle Thay. by locking in my evidence in my journal. Really? You thought it was a demon? Weird, because they're not supposed to hunt that high. I don't know. Thays be doing Thay things sometimes. I also probably could have seen them here in the camera, but you know, ghosts sometimes like to be ghosts. All right, so I got dots, ghost orbs, ghost writing, Thay circled. All this other stuff is blank because at a brand new person, I don't have the ability to do the objectives because I don't have a photo camera. Don't have a photo camera, and I don't have a sound sensor. So I'm gonna close the truck just by interacting. Now, you can open the truck right back up. So if you forgot to circle your ghost, just click the button again, just interact with this again, and you can open the truck back up. Just something to consider. Yep. And then there you go.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Nice, easy. Worry about evidence. Keep your sanity high. Just focus on getting what you can get. Keep the lights on. My other recommendation for new players is in your audio, don't have voice activation. The reason I say that is because let's say you're trying to hide because the ghost is hunting. If you sneeze, if you cough, if someone makes a loud noise behind you, notice my microphone is going off. The ghost will be able to hear that in a hunt because it'll trigger your radio and will find you in a hiding spot. So I recommend push to talk in this. Yes. And turn off any equipment. So if you're on a controller, that's usually down on your D-pad, I believe, to turn it off. I have mine set to I have like a specialized keyboard for Faz. So but we could look at let's look at this controls. And you can set these up if you're on a PC, like my caps lock is run shift to crouch instead of C to crouch. So my hold is actually C. I think it may be T to turn on and off my flashlight. So make sure you don't have your flashlight on. Make sure you don't have your headlamp on, which is hold to turn off your headgear. Flashlight's the big thing. Don't have any equipment on with you when you're at a hiding spot. All right, let's go again. Because you're going to be on Tanglewood a few times. You're going to get real comfortable with Tanglewood. Is the diner available? Does anyone know? I don't know. We'll just do Tanglewood because Tanglewood's where most people are comfortable with. It was the other day when I played with Probably Stoned. Okay, perfect. Yeah. I'm like, I wasn't sure, like, for the first time players, what's available anymore. Like, because it's like, you get Tanglewood and okay, so I guess you get Nell's Diner. Because I know you don't start unlocking all the maps for a while, and clearly I'm a Prestige 7, so I have everything unlocked. You're very low level. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask my friend Drizzy. She just started playing the game. Yeah, like level 13 or 14. That's not bad. You guys are just getting there. Play during the beta. I think you have all the maps too. Nice. Yeah, because they added, well, Maple Lodge has been added. Bleasdale got an upgrade. Grafton got a downgrade. Nell's Diner is the first, like, brand new map. I feel like you get high school at level 8. I just never guessed right, and I'm confused why I'm not standing. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm helping. Yeah. You shouldn't have to be guessing. Yes. Probably are moving too fast. And, like, I had a Tae that round, which are kind of, like, crappy ghosts. Because if you notice, mine was like very active at the very beginning, which isn't always the case. Okay, I'm gonna go in again with camera, EMF, and UV. Those are kind of just my default for this. Sometimes if I have my photo camera available, I'll go in with my photo camera. But I found, I was talking to another player who asked me like no evidence questions because I'm not sure what their gender was. They were struggling to get evidence. And so they're like, how do you do zero evidence? And I'm like, she was a level 2. Breaker's here, but it's already on. It could also be in the basement. I'm looking and listening for anything. And I'm also going to check for orbs. Yeah, I think that's the thing is you feel like when you first start, you have to move quick. But you have 5 minutes in amateur and bone. Pick it up. You have 5 minutes in amateur and I think 3 in intermediate. And then once you move up to professional mode. And by the way, I just closed the doors for my own. That is a preference. If anyone tells you to close or open your doors, it is a preference. Now, my preference for doors is because a Yurei likes to mess with the doors. I just heard a spoon or a fork from the kitchen area. A Yurei likes to touch a lot of doors, and so that gets into zero evidence stuff. All right, what did you throw? I have breath here as well. I think the reason why I don't usually bring a thermo in is because you can usually tell by breath. Any orbs? No, I think you're here. We'll go get more stuff. Yeah, so my personal preference is doors closed because then I can easier tell if they're touched because I can hear them. But that's a habit of mine from before the Chronicle update, which came out in June of this year. So it wasn't always as easy, like, or if I'm in the house and I can't hear doors, I can then quickly look to see if any of the doors were touched if I left them closed, and I know I left them closed. Like this one I left open because it's access to the breaker. I also keep track of the lights I've left on for my own purposes of this. Notoriously, Tori, how are you? Okay, maybe you're not here. Are you in here? Again? No, temps rising. You're not here. What did you throw? Glad to hear fine. We're just trying to find a ghost, which is the hardest part, honestly. No summoning circle, no Ouija board. I'm just figuring out what my cursed object is. Not that I recommend new players start immediately playing with cursed objects, by the way. Hey, welcome in. It's music box, isn't it? Yep, it's music box. Okay. Let's figure out where this ghost is. War? I heard you throw a fork, but you're way too warm. Are you a wandering ghost? Or were you in here? I should have breath by now. Even with all the lights on. I should have breath in wherever the ghost room is. Yeah, Leah, grab your warning. Oh, lights flicker. Are you a hallway ghost? I would track. I'm not insane. I heard it out of my right ear. Oh, light. I heard a light touch. Light switch, light switch. Grab the EMF reader. It's this light switch right here. So the ghost turned on my light. I know it can't be that. And I have my breath. So, gonna turn this off. Where are you? Where are you? I am playing alone. And I have Spirit Box. Yeah, I'm playing alone. I'm kind of just doing like a new player guide right now, answering questions that anyone may have about the game. I forgot to check it for UV. And we have UV, which if you look straight up and throw it, Spirit Box, UV, Ghost Writing. This is the Poltergeist. I'm very much a scaredy cat. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I would not play this game without my husband when I was a brand new player. Not one bit. All right, well, that was an easy now one player guide. Think I can get it to Polty Pile? Yeah, you're a newbie. Well, welcome to the game. I hope you love it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I have like 600 hours in this game. All right, we're gonna go get a new ghost. So yeah, just be patient when you're learning the new stuff. Tornado head pass, I love it. Now look, because I left the lights on, sanity. Make sure I have Poltergeist locked in. And end. Super easy. Like once you get a fill and you find your rhythm, I feel like finding the ghost. Like if you notice, I had struggles that time finding the ghost. But once I found the ghost room, great. It was super, super easy. All right, I'm gonna add in some more equipment because at level 14, you have all tier 1 equipment unlocked by level 14. Unless I'm off, it should be level 14. So if you play a few, I would you could keep it on amateur or you could bump it up to intermediate. Let's bump it up to intermediate. Because if you notice, like here on amateur mode, you have a longer setup time, you have a long hunt grace period, short hunt duration. Thank you for the follow. You have sanity pill restores a lot of sanity. 6 hours of Brit. Only when we hit 500, Drizzy. How are you? And you're getting half your equipment lost. Now, when you're ready to bump it up to W4, when you're ready and you feel like you're getting comfortable and you have a rhythm of gathering evidence, you can bump it up to intermediate. Less setup time. You get the average standard hunt grace period, average hunt duration, sanity pills. The starting box will start off. And you'll have fewer places to hide. You know what? Let's stay on amateur. Let me get the ghost to hunt and show you how to hide if I can. Yes, yes. All right. We're going to go to my other. You should have, by level 14, you should have Willow Street. So we're going to go to Willow. Because this is one of my favorite maps. All right. Grab the key. Open the door. Hunt up time. Amateur 5 minutes. I'm going to go in with my standard equipment. EMF. Photo. Video. Because now I'm going to go for a perfect game. I have my doubts. You do. All the jump. I'm not going to lie. Hi, Fanatic. It's Drizzy Stretch. Okay. Now, you can grab this little key. If you notice, I've been grabbing it on the other one map as well. That's just in case the ghost is in the garage and turns the car alarm on. You do become numb. Now, notice I'm kind of looking around here. To see the orbs, You have to be in night vision mode. Hi, Fanatic. Hi, Drizzy. Stretch. Okay, give me a second and then I'll stretch. Notice I'm turning the lights on. I'm kind of looking around. Anything that's out of place. I'm listening for anything that may have been thrown. I'm also kind of looking to see where the fuse box is. It's not here. I should have turned the light on. No Ouija board, no mirror. Again, because I like to close doors. That's just a me thing. All right. Head in the bathroom, ain't no way. I'm gonna take a picture of it because this time we're going for a perfect game. So I'm gonna take both a picture and pick it up with just hitting my interact. Is the Ouija board a cursed object? Yes, it is. Got a picture worth $5 because now we're gonna start earning some more money. Turn off the light. Close the door. Monkey paw is my cursed object. So I'm gonna also take a picture of that, but I'm not gonna mess with it because, yeah. You don't need to mess with it right now. At this stage of the game. Yeah, learning cursed objects, in my opinion, should come secondary to actually figuring out evidence first. No, so it doesn't actually do anything. So, for example, it's not doing anything, right? Like picking it up does nothing. Now, if you notice, there is a tag and it says, I'm not in, okay, I'm lifting my hand up, so I'm not activating this. The tag says, I wish the ghost would do something. Now, you can use push to talk or however you have your thing up. I don't recommend voice activation. You also can have it if you're on PC and you've seen people like, how many pickles can you fill up your butt? That's because my voice recognition is set to system voice. Voice means it only recognized sayings. That's usually an Xbox PS default. Or you can even put it on text. So if I was to interact with this, it makes me make answers. Now, I'm not going to do that now. So those are just the different input methods for newcomers. Voice is just, it has to be exactly as it's worded. I mean, you can, it just may not recognize what you're saying. So like I have system voice. So when you're asking the, like, for example, where is it? Journal. Particularly with the Ouija board and the cursed item. So like there's tags. So you have to ask the exact question on voice for your Xbox. No. This is what we're doing right now. We are learning, we're doing new player guides. So Drizzy, ask your questions. So for Monkey Paw, I have already found them, so I already know what the questions are, or you can use text. So it's, I wish to see the ghost. I wish for sanity. I wish for life. I wish to leave. I wish for activity. I wish the ghost was trapped. I wish to be safe. Or I wish the ghost to do something. Those are all things. Sorry, I thought I heard the ghost do something. Like you can wish for, or like the Ouija board. Like, where are you? Is a question for the Ouija board. Like the how many pickles can you fit up your butt? The ghost isn't gonna recognize that. I do a lot of like Marco Polo. All the lights still being on is impressive. Why? It's just me. I am turning on. I've located the breaker on this map in case it does turn it off right here. Usually the ghost turns them off so fast. I mean, it just depends on the ghost. I haven't located this ghost yet. Oh, I should probably check for orbs while I'm down here. And like, I'm not even getting anything like into anything super hard right now. Like room boundaries, like technically, is a closet a safe hiding place? It depends on the closet. Hi, Minxie. Oh, you're in here. I'm looking for orbs. Now notice I had my breath. I do not use thermo except for to confirm freezing temps. This can is what I heard thrown earlier. And then I'm using this for orbs. Okay. It threw the can in the paintbrush. I thought I heard something. Hi, Minxie, how are you? We're just doing some new player stuff. Helping out anyone new who may have any questions about the game. And I am gonna load this onto my YouTube channel. And I'll probably upload bits and pieces onto TikTok as well. I'm good. All right. My next thing I'm gonna bring, yes, please, I need references. Yeah. So my next thing I'm gonna bring, writing book, thermometer, and UV. Also, I'm gonna check my sanity, but because I've been in the light talking to you guys, I'm still at 95%. So that little bit 5% sanity drain. I like this map. I'm almost level 14. Let's go. That little bit of sanity drain is just from being in the dark, which is why I recommend don't being in the dark. Because notice, we sat here talking for a long time with the lights on. Nothing. But I was in a few dark rooms. So we're here. I'm going to place the writing book down. UV. Temps. Now, I'm going to sit in here for a second just to see if it writes in the book. Because at the same time, I'm going to want to gather media for a perfect game. So I already have 2 photos. I need 5 videos and 3 sounds. And this is only completely possible once you have video camera, photo camera, and this unlocked. Now, turn off my light. I can record that. Easy peasy. I'm also gonna check it for UV. Don't see any. I'll check for more UV later. Media is not what I did not understand. Perfect. Okay. You're cold. You gonna drop below freezing? Give me an evidence. Nah. Okay. What I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna go get more stuff now, is I'm gonna close the writing book because I don't want it writing without me right now. So media is one of those things where you kind of just learn when you're playing or watching other people. So like lights flickered. I will remember I have nearly 600 hours in this game. Probably over if you can count the fact that I started on Xbox and had to restart on my PC. I had to restart all over again. I'm gonna grab salt, sound recorder, and firelight this time. And when the Chronicle update came out in June, I had to learn / I was working and helping a Kinetic Games partner named Lisa's Chillin'. Shout out to Lisa's Chillin'. That's where I learned everything. I would say go watch her tonight when she's live, but she's not gonna be live tonight. She's not gonna be live for a little bit. I'm gonna put salt down, just 1 pile for now, with my UV pointed at it. Gonna put that back up. It stepped in my salt. I missed the video, but no UV. On amateur mode, you could cross it off, but not worth it. So, because I missed the video of salt, I'm gonna place this down. Here. I will post this VOD. This VOD will be up on my Twitch, but I also will be pulling this VOD and posting it on YouTube. 100%. In fact, when I am all done for today, I will immediately get that started so it'll be on YouTube as well, which is just Tornado Brit everywhere. able to get that video, and it's ghostwriting, so I was able to get that video, and I can get a sound of ghostwriting. It didn't record. I'm scammed out of media. So the videos automatically save on Twitch, and then I can take a picture of ghostwriting too. So I should have gotten a sound, but it didn't save. I got a video of ghostwriting and a photo of ghostwriting. Yeah, the videos automatically save, but you have to force them to upload to YouTube because I'm not dual streaming today. Otherwise, it would automatically save to YouTube. But I can send the entire VOD to YouTube. I also will be pulling like just the zero evidence sections as well and creating like a smaller, quicker video. So it'll be easier to get to. But yeah, no, I will be posting VOD and it'll be up because if you guys ever need any questions, let's see if this is the right one real fast. Hold on. I recently did shut down my Discord entries and I am reopening my Discord. We had some people hate spamming it a few weeks ago. So I just wanted to give it some time for everything to settle down again before I opened up my Discord. That should be the correct link. Let me double check. That is the correct link. I do share that Discord with my husband. He is not a Phas player. He is a Fortnite player. So if you would like to join, you can go ahead and join my Discord. I do answer questions there. I also have a Phasmophobia channel in that Discord, and I will be starting to post more kind of cheat sheet information and more stuff when I get it in regards to it. So you're more than welcome to join. There isn't a little bit of an application. You just fill it out and either my husband, I, or one of my mods will just kind of go through and approve it. We just want to make sure that we want to keep you guys safe, which is our #1 priority. We want everyone to feel safe and welcome into our community. So that's why we try and do as much as we can. Yes, I'm also gonna grab, I realized when I grabbed the firelight, I forgot my lighter. So I'm gonna grab that now. And then I'm also gonna grab Spirit Box. Yes! Oh, guess what? Ghost turned off my breaker. Hi, Allie! And because my breaker is down here, and I know the ghost turned it off because the lights are still on. Does turn it back on. I'm gonna light the light. Not freezing temps. I'm gonna turn the light off for Spirit Box. The flashlights and this light do not count for lights on during Spirit Box. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Okay. I got a Spirit Box response. So I'm gonna turn on my sound recorder. Press and hold record. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Okay. I was able... I only have 2 evidence. All right, so I was able to get the fire extinguished sound. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here?
Close to busting.
Close to busting? Where? Where are you?
It's far and wide.
There. I'm good. Sorry, guys. Ghost was doing a lot just then. So I was able to pick up my camera after it threw it. It's not hunting yet. No. I have freezing. Are you dots? You're probably dots. Let's go get dots. Yeah, I'm good, Allie. We're just doing some new player kind of quick question answering information like that. I know, I'm just messing with you. No, it's not hunting. I am gonna check my sanity and see what level I'm at. I'm probably still high. Unless this is a Moroi. You're probably not a Moroi. I'm gonna grab both dots projectors because they're not the best. And then I'm gonna grab a crucifix. Yeah, Morois, after hearing them through the spirit box or sound recorder, drain your sanity at 2 times the rate, even with the lights on. Again, that's a zero evidence thing. You just turn off my breaker again. Thank you, Ghosty. I was throwing a lot. Are you another Pulte? Because if you're another Pulte, I'm gonna laugh. Or watch this be a Dio and new players can't get a Dio. So I can't show you hiding. That would not be good. Oh no, don't be a Dio. So again, I'm just gonna turn it on. Place it. I hate these tier 1 dots. And I'm gonna place the crucifix. Now, if you notice when I'm placing my item, there is a big circular ring. What's a Dio? A Dio again. It's a very scary ghost that you can't get to level 30. Is you can't hide from it. Oh my god, you're using tier 1 stuff. That's helpful. I do. So I have most of my fancy gear, but I chose to put tier 1 items on because I'm doing new player stuff. You don't have like access to everything fancy till level 80. Okay, so you'll notice when I'm placing my crucifix, there's a ring. No, it doesn't completely cover the whole room, so I'm just kind of trying to get it to cover as much of this room as possible. Okay. Object thrown, ghost writing. We need one more sound, so I'm gonna turn this on and just kind of walk for a second to see if the ghost left any sounds for me. It did. Where are you? Kind of. Okay, now I got all 3 unique sounds. You turned off my light again. Check for UV. I still don't see any UV, so probably not. Is there... Let's double check for ghost orbs with the video camera. In night mode. I know, bro does not like light, which is why I'm wondering if it's a mare and not showing me its orbs. I still don't have freezing temps. I'm gonna light the candle again and try to get it firelight video. You can't be. Are you a Dio? Because that would be the worst thing for new players. Thanks, Allie. You're gonna change your name? Oh no. Why are you changing your name now? Not the Lurk. Okay, that's fine. All right, blow out my firelight, please. I need 1 more video and 2 more photos. Okay, I can get a photo. Okay, that was an airball. That's an event. So I got a picture of an EMF reading. It just threw that the second I turned these off. Thanks so much. Now, that airball sound you just heard can drain my sanity by additional 10%. Is that EMF 5? Nope, EMF, it was an EMF 4. Ghost events leave an EMF 4. 1 picture, 1 video, and then I need 1 more piece of evidence to figure out what this ghost is. exploded my lights. Thank you for my video. Really, girl? All right, I'm gonna go check my sanity real fast and grab a smudge stick. Are you hiding your orbs? Because you are acting very marish. You're not that. Okay. I'm gonna take a sanity med because I'm not ready for this ghost to hunt. Notice it's gonna take me up because I still need... I've completed the objectives, which most of the time, not bad. Easy peasy. One photo. No videos left to get, no sounds left to get, and then I just need one evidence. Now, this ghost is being a pain in the neck. If I have EMF 5, it's a spirit. Dots is a Dio. Orbs, it's a mare. UV, it's a Pulte, which I haven't gotten UV on anything. And freezing temperatures would be a Moroi. I'm going to bring more salt just to check for more UV. I don't think we have UV. But sometimes getting evidence is a pain in the neck and you just have to be patient. Leave the lights on. All evidence, unless the ghost changed rooms. Now, because I'm on amateur mode, the ghost can't change rooms. All the evidence will be in this area. And I would only recommend putting one pile of salt down until you've got the recording. Let me double check the settings for intermediate. It's been so long since I played it. But I'm not sure. Yeah, see, and the ghost is still here. I got my breath. And the temps are low. And I'm not getting, like, freezing temps. So I doubt this is a Moroi. Like, at this point, I can start crossing off stuff. But I don't want to, like, do that right now. So I'm going to put the firelight there. I'm going to put the EMF reader next to the firelight. I'm going to look for orbs again because sometimes evidence can take a second to show up. Like, I've waited like half an hour before for orbs to show up. Oh, it didn't matter. I got that. And I don't see any UV. It's giving non-aggressive mare. You'd actually be surprised. Okay, there it is. EMF 5. It's a spirit. It's a spirit. See, it took a minute. Now I need one photo. So I'm now going to stand in the dark and let my sanity drain. But before I do that, I'm going to find my hiding spots. So I can come back here, crouch down, and hide. There is a chance, though, this isn't my favorite. Thank you for the follow. This isn't my favorite hiding spot because I feel like these don't completely break line of sight. This is not a great spot. Sometimes you can crouch there to break line of sight. Because I want to get one more photo. I can wait for the ghost to event on me. It can only event on the same floor, though. So I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to look. This isn't a great hiding spot. It just doesn't do much. However, when the chair is like this, sometimes the chair is like this, and sometimes the chair is underneath the window. When the chair is like this right here, while crouched down, is a designated Phasmophobia hiding spot. I have used this thing without the chair and it has worked, but no guarantees. Spirit turned off my breaker again. That's okay. I want my sanity to drain. There's also boxes in here right now. Now, sometimes if depending on your thing, this is also a decent hiding spot, kind of crouched down here. I think I have, oh, ads! I'm so sorry! Yes and no. That is an interesting question, Drizzy. Technically, no. However, you do have stalker ghosts. And ghosts that like to get you. And I may be wrong, which Leah or JJ can help me. I think only a wraith or a phantom can follow you to another floor. Now, the ghost can change rooms to another floor. It's just highly unlikely when it's in the basement. Oh, yeah. Am I right on that? Or can banshees now follow you to another floor? It's like, eh. Kinda, yeah. It's like, they're not really gonna follow you to another floor. They may change to another room. Banshees can sometimes. There's like a bunch of like parameters around banshees, and they recently changed banshees too. So it's like, yeah, I know a phantom will come to the front door if you're even if you're outside the map. Wraiths and phantoms leave EMF 2s. Wraiths teleport, phantoms zoom, banshees stalk. It's, you're less likely to get them on the other floor. Now, if they're hunting, yeah, they're gonna come to another floor. It's just kind of, I'd be running out to the porch when I'm scared. You know what? That's fine. You're still new. You're still new, so it's fine. All right. Yeah, when it's hunting, it's absolutely gonna come to another floor. All right, Spirit. You turned my breaker off and I don't appreciate you. Jaden, how are you? We're just doing some like new player stuff because I keep getting new player questions. All right, I'm gonna sit in here for you to hunt, Ghosty. I need one more photo. I'll be streaming tonight and might possibly try intermediate. Do it. Try it. See if you like it. It's perfectly okay at level 14 to still be on amateur. It is okay to be prestige whatever level and still be on amateur. Yeah, phantoms and wraiths can use their ability to find you on any floor. Banshees can if the basement or attic is a one-room floor, right? It's tagged. It's flagged for it. Which is tricky. Yeah, kind of, Milton. Airball! I'll let it hit me because I want to drain my sanity. We're doing a perfect game now. Showing new players once they've hit level 14 how to get a perfect game. Go ahead. You can change it. It's fine. You want to change it to orange? I got you, Milton. Audio is doubled. Thank you. Is that gone now? I don't know why no one noticed it. Ah! I knew what he meant. I looked over at my OBS and saw exactly what he meant. So for some reason, like when I'm playing music beginning of the stream, it doesn't pick up on anything but this one thing. And if I don't mute it, then the audio of our game can be doubled. All right. We've had 2 ghost events, which with a spirit will drain my sanity by 10%. So now I'm just trying to get it to hunt. by sitting in a dark room and being bored. Leah didn't hear it. Now, when you go to smudge, make sure you have your firelight device. And then you just have to interact with your smudge. Meld Studio? I have not. Oh, Britt, before I leave, yes, Drizzy. I have not. Meld Studio. No one forever get their lighter. Ain't no way. Happens all the time. No, I'm a pro ghost hunter. I've never forgotten my lighter. I'm gonna look into that now. There's like another one that I've gotten into that my husband checked out that starts with another one. Not again. Mav, Rosie lit the star circle thingy while we were playing high school map. I promptly watched the ghost eat Rosie alive. Ain't no way. Why are you guys on high school? Never mind. I don't care. Of course you guys lit the summoning circle and the ghost ate them alive. What do you expect? You told them not to do it. See how the ghost, the lower my sanity is getting more active? This is the point I was making. When you're a new player and you're trying to figure out where the ghost room is, you're trying to gather evidence, you want to keep your sanity high. But now that I want the ghost to hunt me, I'm trying to drain my sanity, therefore it's becoming more active. It's supposedly much better than OBS because it's like multi-streaming vertical all in one. You don't need all the extra plugs and fancy stuff. Maybe I'll have to ask Jester about it because he was looking into something, because I'm gonna start multi-streaming and using just SE plugin for OBS. I feel like there may have been something about it. I'm gonna text him right now. That's just the ghost doing airball mist form events. Notice I'm like, I want my sanity to drain, so let it hit me. Shadow Ghost. There's a vertical beta for Twitch. I have applied for the vertical beta. Okay, he's heard of it. So I have in my OBS, I have ADEM installed. So I'm actually, and there's that. I can grab this video right here, and now I can leave. Or I'm gonna let it hunt. Yeah, I have ADEM. I love ADEM. Yeah, I just asked my husband about Meld Studio. He said, what about it? So that means I think he's knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put my smudge out. And then I'm gonna come out here for safety. Even though I do have like a 5-second grace period on smudge or on amateur mode before the ghost will pop off at me, but I'd rather be out here. Bye, Drizzy! Of course. I'll post, the VOD will be available on Twitch, and then I'll also post it to you. I need to get better about that. I love ADEM. Okay, he's still typing. Leah, this is not okay. I think he's the one that tried it out and he didn't like something about it. I think he wasn't a big, he wasn't a big fan of it. It does support multi-streaming. I think it's because he's so used to OBS. Okay, thank you. That's what I thought. Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't think he, at least the version he tried a few months ago was still like a beta version. So it didn't have everything he wanted it to. And he felt like it was a step down from OBS. Especially once he got ADEM. Because he's like SE Live. Yeah. The vertical and multi-stream is only pro. I'll stick to OBS if I have spent so much blood, sweat, and tears into OBS. No, blood, sweat, and tears into OBS. Yeah. I think I want to start, like, particularly when TikTok rolls out the vertical streaming. That's why I have ADEM. Where are you? Hello, Shadow Ghost. And now you're gonna hunt, right? Yep, it's gonna hunt. I've backed away from where I heard it. Oh, not the crawler. I'm gonna smudge it and walk through it. Switch to my other smudge. And run to my hiding spot. And make sure it doesn't see me go into my hiding spot. Okay, the hunt's already over. W short hunts. And then I'm gonna go. Because a spirit can't hunt from 3 minutes past the first time it is smudged. It can't hunt. Bye, Ghosty. Thanks for the perfect game. You weird. Okay, now for the perfect game, I'm gonna make sure I have all 3 objectives done. I have the bone, monkey paw, ghost writing, all unique videos, all unique sounds, EMF 5, spirit box, ghost writing, spirit circled. Let's go. What? Hold on.
Welcome back.
There's a perfect game. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't make it go away, Leah. I've tried everything. W, perfect game. Thanks, you guys. I'm gonna post the VOD of this. I'm also gonna cut it down into smaller sections, and I'm probably even gonna go into more like gathering evidence, information, and stuff for new players, because we get so many questions, and I feel like there's not a good reference for brand new starting players.